Hey friends, welcome to the channel again. Once again, Tim Crane Podcast. Make sure you like us, ring the bell, subscribe to us. You know the jazz. Really appreciate that, guys. Without your support, I wouldn't have a channel. I was going to shoot another podcast about the coronavirus, and I will shoot another one when some major. And every day that stuff is changing. It just changes and changes and changes every day. But there are so many people shooting videos about that. There's so much news out there. It's just it's blistering across the daggum internet. And I just see people that have channels that have 1.5 million, up into millions of subscribers. And I'm a new channel, and so I'm just growing. And they're not going to really come to me to watch. So I just thought I'd give that a break for a day or so and blog about something different. So this is what we're going to do today. I was looking through some hot news out there about this new Sharia law, and I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this. So I've been reading they're trying to get it passed in America. I know there's other European countries that have passed it and having a lot of issues with it. And you know what the Sharia law is. Women have to cover their heads and they have to be submissive, and well, let me just read you some stats here. Female flogging force unveiled in Indonesia to publicly punish women who violate the Sharia law. A female flogging unit has been introduced in Indonesia as ACEH. I don't know what that is. I tried to find out. I'll Google some more information on this to find out, but you guys will probably do that yourselves. Providence to a to do an all-out public whippings against women found violating the Sharia law in the regions of the province. So you'd think perhaps the politicians would have issues with this. They're saying that it's a law, but aren't the politicians the one making the laws? One of the 8 new female Sharia officers delivered her first punishment to an unmarried woman who was found in a hotel room with a man that was not family. What if he's a coworker? What if he's your boss? I mean, I guess that would still be inappropriate. Oh well. The AFP reported Tuesday the victim's behavior is considered a morality crime against the Sharia law, where it violates often face public whipping with a rattan cone. I looked that up. I did look at some images of that, and it looks like a stick and it has horse hair or something on it. And they beat these people with this thing. I mean, they beat them to almost, some of these people pass out with the pain. The pain is so terrible, they just pass right out. They're gone. Bleeding everywhere, cuts and whips all over their body. I mean, what common sense does that? It makes no common sense to me. But anyway, the officer wearing a cloth mask and a brown full body uniform appeared to hesitate before unleashing a heart-wrenching bunch of lashes on the victim's back, the woman's back. So what does that mean if she passes out or he passes out, he or she? Does that mean it stops? Or they bring you back, make you conscious, and they continue to beat you more? I mean, I don't know. Officers who deal the lashes wear the uniform and protect their identities for security reasons. I bet you did. I bet you do. Because if that victim was to see your face and see you out somewhere at a daggum restaurant, something like that, I don't think they're going to forget that very soon. That's why you wear it. Coward. Why don't you take the mask off? Let them see who's doing the beatings. Public flogging is also used against men and women found guilty of gambling. There you go. No more card games. Extramarital sex and homosexuality. You know, America's a free country. How are they going to make that Sharia law in America, where we have the freedom of choices? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not agreeing with homosexuality. I'm not agreeing with premarital sex. I'm not. I'm against it. But if you want to throw on high heels and a skirt and throw some makeup on and call yourself a woman, man, you're an American. I don't agree with it. But if you want to do that to your life, that's your business. If you want to go out here and drink 2 gallons of daggum liquor and kill yourself from alcohol poisoning, you got the right to do it. Anyway, wow. The flogging can include more than 100 lashes. 100 lashes. I guess it depends on how big the person is and how strong the person is. If they're all out just wailing on you 100 times, it wouldn't take long to pass out. The victims sometimes faint. Well, I just discussed that with you. Faint from the pain. And sometimes, you know, I think, honestly, some of these people are going to catch on real quick. If they don't continue the lashes, they're going to fake passing out just so they won't get beat to death. Jeez. That's what makes America the greatest country on the planet Earth, man. It is just the greatest. I mean, we're not perfect. This country's not perfect. We got a lot of things, issues, like everybody does have. But compared to some of these countries, it's the greatest. Now, I've been around the world. I've been all over Europe, and I'll never forget some of the things the small things that we take for granted here in America. Like when I was in Germany. And I was in, let's see, I know I asked for ice in Germany, in Munich, Germany, and they looked at me like I was an insect, like I was stupid. You don't ask for cups of ice. And I think I was in Innsbruck, Austria, or was it Venetia? I think it was Venetia, Italy. I asked for a cup of ice. Because we Americans are big on iced tea, ice, lemonade, crushed lemonade, you know, we're big on ice. Not over there. But I love my ice cold drinks. And our foods. Their foods are totally different from our foods. My gosh. They got no preservatives. It's all fresh, daily bought, man. The spokesman for the Sharia law says, we're not aiming to hurt people. Really? By whipping the heck out of them, he said. The most important thing is the shaming effect that it has and the shaming that it has and the violations that you've made, the spectacles to the people and to yourself, the embarrassment. I wonder what if the woman in fact in question knew what she was doing was wrong and she knew the price to pay. Why would she do that? Now, I didn't go into any details what she was doing in the room. Just said that she was caught in a room with a man that was not family. I mean, they could have been talking, or they could have been, you know, I don't know. Maybe they were having premarital sex. I don't. It doesn't give any details. So, but she knows the laws and she knows the consequences. Why would you risk that? Move, get out of there. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting news, guys. I wanted to share with you and see what you think. Please make some comments. Let me know what you think. You know, I'm just glad I'm an American citizen, and this is not going to be in America. This Sharia law cannot be constituted as, you know, the Bill of Rights in America. It's not going to happen. But make sure you like us, ring the bell, and subscribe. But on a different note, real quick, before I let you guys go. I'm going to make a video tomorrow. Some of the biggest news, of course everybody knows the biggest news on the planet right now is the impeachment stuff, which is a joke, and the coronavirus. But a magnitude 7.7 earthquake struck between Cuba and Jamaica Tuesday afternoon, with shaking reported is felt as far north as Miami, Florida. I've lived in Florida, boys and girls. Let me tell you, they don't mess around down there with daggum storms. Or, you know, I mean, I'd be more worried about a tsunami wave. And you never know what can happen. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up early and get some news on this information and make a video about this this earthquake, because a 7.7 is huge. That is big. So I just want to give you a heads up. That video tomorrow. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. See ya!